All right, YouTube, we are back again at Florida Ave Brewing. This is part 2. We have Chef Steven. We've got beer. Oh my God, we're gonna have a great time. I think there's pinball in my future. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. Check it out. So we're back with Chef Steven. Hey, thanks for having us back out again. We had a blast last week. Really had a blast last week.
Awesome.
You know, we've got a couple other plates on the table and some really interesting beer as well. Why don't you tell us what you got?
All right, so the first one here, it's our Argentine flatbread. So it's inspired off of obviously coming from South America. So it's got a base of a roasted garlic puree with chimichurri. Then it's got hanger steak, caramelized onions, sauteed mushrooms, heirloom cherry tomatoes, and mozzarella cheese. We bake it off. When it comes out, we finish it with a little bit more less chimichurri and garnish with micro cilantro.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these plates go out already, and I'm kind of waiting for this. I'm kind of ready. That's what I do. See,
you gotta love chimichurri, and it's one thing that I really love. I love cilantro.
And hanger steak too. You can't go wrong with that.
So this one is actually our ahi tuna appetizer. So it's a fried wonton with a house-made pickled vegetable slaw.
Nice.
Avocado, sesame seared ahi tuna. Then it's finished with a sriracha mayo and our homemade General Tso's sauce, garnished with green onions.
Sounds beautiful. What do we have on brew?
For beer, we have 2 different beers with us right now. We're spotlighting 2 of our year-round beers. The first one is our Passion of the Heights. It is one of our #1 beers in the market, obviously, but it's a hibiscus and rose wheat ale. So you'll see by the color, it's got a little bit of pink hue to it, bringing out the rose, everything like that.
The Passion of the Heights.
Passion of the Heights. So obviously, Florida Avenue Brewing, the original Florida Avenue is in Seminole Heights.
Right.
So why not try to bring everything together? And this is true passion for everyone at Florida Avenue.
That is awesome. Hey, listen, let's jump into this. Cheers. Thanks for having us back out. So, as it turns out, Chef thinks he's some kind of pinball wizard. Hashtag check out the song from like the 70s. But he thinks he's some kind of badass. Let's check this out, see what he's got.
Got this.
After you, sir. All right, you just got to start catching everything, man. You feel the pressure? Is the force with you?
No. Try not to get beat in my own home.
I mean, seriously, it's like, I'm telling you, I got this. I got this. This isn't the pinball you're looking for. Move along.
Game over. Game over.
You got the score?
Pinball, win, I will.
Oh yeah, I just went Yoda. I totally just went, get here.
Probably just stick to what you know.
It's because I wanted the shot. All right. Are you kidding? Wow, all right. What the? Oh my God. That's like, come on, what kind of like...
Yeah, I told you. What? Can't take me out my own field.
Wow, the force was strong with this one. Wow, it's a comeback.
You got a lot of catching up to do.
I sure do. what are the odds? Like, seriously.
Game over. Game over.
You only beat by 100.
Only by 100 million.
All right, so as it turns out, Chef, the Force was with Chef today and had a great time, man. Thank you. Oh my God, that was horrible. What a beating. What a beating.
Lost? I did?
Yeah, it was like that. Hey, YouTube, come on in. We're doing our first segment of Walk-In Confessions. So this is our first segment of Walk-In Confessions on Walk-In Talk. Basically, like, a lot of stuff happens in restaurants, right?
Every day.
Crazy, crazy things. A walk-in is kind of like church in the building, right? It's the quiet place where you come in, you yell, you can scream, you bring in somebody, scold them, whatever, right? What kind of crazy stuff? Tell me a story. Give me something cool.
So one of the craziest stories I ever had, so I was probably 17, 18 years old working in my first restaurant. It was a pizza place on one side, restaurant on the other. And they're sitting there, they're slicing the pepperonis for the pizzas. And the guy's sitting there on that nice Hobart slicer, he's going back and forth, starts talking up, not paying attention. Next thing I hear screaming. And I look over and he's gone from his fingertip up to his elbow.
Oh my God.
One whole thin slice all the way up his arm.
Oh, well, you know what? That guy's got a scar and a story
He's
for
got
life.
a
If he's
story
alive, like, he's got a scar and a story forever.
Forever.
Wow, man. You saw it?
Yeah.
Wow, did they use it on the pizza? No, I'm only kidding.
No. Beef jerky.
Right, right. Hey, so what's your worst kitchen wound?
I've had a lot in my day. Obviously, you know, growing up in the industry when I first started, you know, arms covered in sheet tray burns. And my mom was always like, hey, are you cutting yourself? So I had all those old ones. But one of my worst ones is I was pulling a big roasting pan of veal ossobuco out of the oven.
Okay.
So I was underneath the 6 burner, I'm pulling it up, pulling it out, and all of a sudden it starts to wobble on me. So it gets me from my knee all the way down my foot, inside my shoe, burnt me all over the place.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You probably still got some scars.
I still have some scarring for it, but the worst part about it is trying to take my socks off that night. I still worked the rest of the shift.
Oh, man, yeah, because...
And then all the first layer of skin came off with that whole
right
sock.
with it. So just so everybody knows, you know, we go to the restaurants, they're fancy, they're beautiful, the food's great, the plate comes out, it's got like beautiful garnish, but you don't know what goes on in the back of the house, and you don't know the stuff that these cats got to go through. You know, I have stories about degreaser back in the day, the pink degreaser, and how it takes off layers of skin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oven cleaner at the end of the night, getting it up in your lungs, and then you're coughing all night long. You get that new rookie that over bleaches the walk-in.
Yes.
Then you're just crying all night long.
All night long, exactly. You know what you got to do to that guy is have him drain the hot water out of the coffee machine as a...
Give me a bucket of steam.
Yeah, something like that. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Check us out on all the social media platforms. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.